Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Tera Maple and I am an acute care nurse practitioner. I work primarily in the ICU. So on this channel, I'll be talking to you about life inside of the ICU and outside of the ICU and everything in between. So stay tuned. So I hate when I'm at work and people be like, I don't know, I just work here. No, you are not just an employee. You are a voice. You have a voice. Use it, girl, use it. You are a voice for yourself, for your patients, for your family, everybody around you. Please use it. I'm going to tell you about how I used my voice not only to inspire others, but to also influence change. So stick around. So, a couple of weeks ago, I did a thing. I had the opportunity to speak at the ANCC National Magnet Conference and the ANCC Pathway to Excellence Conference. Yeah, it's a lot of letters. Don't worry about it. But what it allowed me to do is step away from the bedside, not to escape it, but to speak for it. And y'all, when I tell you, this was my first time doing something of this magnitude. I mean, just not only that I was speaking on a national level, on a national platform, but I mean, just speaking at all. For people who know me, they know that I am an introvert. So I don't even like speaking in front of my team or making presentations. So doing something like this, to me, it's a big deal. It's a big thing. And so, of course, when the opportunity first presented itself to me, I mean, I was scared, I was nervous, but that's why I had to do it, because I wanted to challenge myself and I needed to grow. And in order to grow, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen when we feel safe, but it happens when we decide to stretch. So I'm talking to you today because I want to show you that being in healthcare is more than just taking care of patients. Yeah, I may take care of critically ill patients, but outside of the unit, I wear many hats: mentor, teacher, volunteer, now speaker. Not because I have a bunch of extra time, but because I refuse to let my identity as a nurse practitioner to be confined within the walls of the hospital. We are more than just our badges, more than just our titles. We are leaders. We have voices. We need to use it. We are change agents, and our influence should not stop at the bedside, but it should go beyond the bedside as well. So a little bit about the conference and what I did. At the conference, I talked about how the Sigma chapter of Chi Phi Sorority Incorporated, which is a professional nursing organization that I'm a member of, the fall of last year, or fall of 2024, we went out and served our homeless community. We passed out toiletries, fruit, water, and socks. But our efforts didn't just stop there. Our story was posted in the local newspaper, and somehow the mayor found out about it and ended up reaching out and inviting us to come speak at the city council meeting. So some of the members went to the city council meeting and told them about our service project, and their presentation helped to provide additional evidence about the lack of resources that are available for the homeless population within my city. As a result, we were able to help secure $1.3 million in funding to help expand the shelter capacity for the homeless population within my city. Look, we were just a group of nurses with the same goal of wanting to give back to the community. We were able to move our compassion for people from the bedside to the streets and then to the boardroom where decisions were being made. Listen, I know a lot of people be venting at the nursing stations, in your offices, or while we're walking to our cars about, what you're upset about or what's going on at work. But very few of us step into the rooms where decisions are actually being made. We talk about how things need to change, but we expect somebody else to do the change. But who better to advocate for you than you? Who better to advocate for the patients than the people that's working the closest for them? Healthcare needs leaders who are in the trenches. So you don't have to start with something big like a conference or anything. You can start small. Let me give you some ways. So you can start by agreeing to be a preceptor at work, mentoring a student, making a presentation at a class or just in front of your colleagues. Volunteer with an organization, join a professional organization, even posting about realities in healthcare, respectfully but honestly, is a form of advocacy. Your voice doesn't need a podium, it just needs to be used. Your perspective matters. Your story matters. And your willingness to step forward could open the door for someone else. And like the pastor say, as I'm preaching to y'all, I'm preaching to myself too. I'll end with this. We care for patients daily, but that's not where our impact should stop. Advocacy is not extra work, but a responsibility and privilege of our profession. When we step outside of the unit, we protect what happens inside of it. So if you're watching this and something inside you is saying, maybe it's time for me to speak up. Listen to that voice. You can do it, girl. You can. I believe in you. Because the rooms you think you don't belong in are the rooms that need you. If this message spoke to you, comment "I'm stepping out to" below and tag someone who inspired you to grow. Subscribe and follow for more behind the scenes on this journey from the ICU to advocacy and everything in between. See you next time.